Well, new details tonight in how several rescue animals died at a Tifton wildlife facility. Now, the Georgia Department of Natural Resources says the animals were killed by 2 dogs. WALB News 10's Mariah Norman spoke with the rescue's owner about this new information.
That's right. Officials say the rescue animals at Steadfast Wildlife Rescue were not shot. Despite the conversation spreading widely on social media, I spoke with a Georgia DNR law enforcement official for more details about these dogs and their owner. And I also talked to Steadfast Rescue facility owner who says she still has questions about what happened that night. A DNR official is clarifying how the rescue animals died from investigators' findings.
Nothing in our investigation has determined that these animals were shot. They had hemorrhaging, trauma from the attack. A lot of damage to them. The wounds that initially a lot of people thought to be gunshot wounds were actually puncture wounds.
But officials say the 2 dogs were the ones shot after the attack happened.
No, they were shot by Steadfast workers. No, we do not know who the dogs belong to. The dogs were later on eventually came back to the property and were shot in defense of some of the workers there at the property.
The rescue owner was charged for failing to provide secure fencing, a violation officials say allowed the dogs inside. Stanford says Tift County Sheriff's Office and Animal Control confirmed that the dogs did not have chips to identify their owner. But despite the security violation, Stanford expressed confidence in the owner's commitment to the facility.
There was definitely issues with the security there, of which we dealt with there, and I have full confidence that she's going to do her very best to secure the facility better than it was.
Owner Jessica Piscotta says she accepts the DNR's findings, but still questions why investigators initially suggested the animals may have been shot.
They are my superiors, so I completely agree with what they say, but what I don't agree with is the initial investigators that were here that told the people on scene that they were shot, because that is where it originally started.
Stanford from the Department of Natural Resources says Steadfast Wildlife Facility has not failed DNR inspections prior to this incident, but he says he hopes that necessary changes are made so that the rescue center can continue operations. In studio, Mariah Norman at WALB.